Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Millicent Machaka for those of you who don't know me, and yeah, I'm excited to be filming this video. So we just thought, you know what, let's make this video fun today, this week. As I promised in the previous video that you guys, I plan to upload a video every week. So today I'm gonna be joined by my husband, and I'll formally introduce him to you guys. So what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be watching our Lobola day or Lobola celebration video, and we're just gonna script it. So join us as we watch the video. You can come, baby.
Wait, I'm still looking for what
Please switch on the video. And the snacks. The snacks.
on TV.
A mask.
When you were coughing.
Guys, nobody.
I'm saving myself.
No, I wasn't coughing. No, it was. No, guys, I'm not having this video until he take off his mask. Oh wow.
Should I remove it, guys?
Hey, yeah, obvious. I wanna introduce
Okay,
you.
let there be
I
social
want the people to
distance.
see, my husband.
1 minute. 1 minute.
No, come closer. Take it off.
Are we on TV? What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm the husband actually to this beautiful woman. Whew.
I'm blushing.
She makes me go vroom vroom.
Okay, jokes aside. Okay, guys, this is my husband. His name is Joe. Short and for okay, Babam So. Today we're just gonna focus on the video, and we're gonna script it. We found it to be very fun.
All right, ta-da.
Okay, enjoy.
In 3, 2.
So guys, just to explain what's happening right now. So at this point, okay, I think you should explain the first part.
Okay.
The part where you guys were at the gate, and then I'll explain this.
All right. Moving right along. So the first part where you saw us, not us,
at the
Msuos at the gate. So basically we had just arrived at Molech, the beautiful Molech, at my wife's home.
Yeah.
So we just arrived, and basically we were given an instruction that, you know, when you arrive, you must get at the gate and blah blah blah. I won't explain into
Pay
details.
something.
Yeah, of course you have to pay something. So basically, you see that picture that just knocked on the gate, and they were just waiting for a response. And coming to this part where the video is. Okay. Basically, we got in. We paid the fee at the
negotiations
gate. The fee at the gate. Then we also got fined at the door as well. Oh, apparently, yeah.
At the door.
Remember when they said they're looking for Millicent?
Yeah.
And your uncles were like, we don't know Millicent.
Yeah.
So lucky enough, one of the guys realized, oh no,
they didn't say the surname.
They didn't say that. They didn't mention the surname.
Yeah.
So they said, no, we're looking for Millicent Machak. Then they're like, oh, okay, no, she lives
So you
there.
paid a fine for that?
They paid a fine. So they got in and did the negotiations. It was back and forth.
Yeah.
Not too much though, because I can say we were organized as well.
Exactly. And also I think it's something that I remember we prayed for. Like when you told me that you'd like to send your uncles, we started praying. And I remember this was one of the prayer points that we made, to say, you know what, God, we're asking for smooth negotiations. You know, considering that we're two different cultures, we didn't want any complications, we didn't want anything, and we believed God for that, and it happened. Exactly. Right? So at this point of the video, I've been in the bedroom the whole time, and my husband was outside in the car. You've been in the car, like, and our uncles were just discussing on our behalf, and would update each other on WhatsApp. And Joe was so much scared, but I was also scared. This process is very scary, guys. I don't know.
I wanted to show you the picture where I was actually sweating. But
yeah, I think we can show it.
No, it's normal.
You didn't? Okay, it's fine. But he was literally sweating, and I was also shaking. And at this point, I think this was after Dad sent me a message to say, now I welcome you, my daughter.
Well, that was after, right?
Yeah, our dad. Your dad, our dad. Babamsu. Yes.
It's our dad.
It's our dad. He's our dad, yeah. So he sent a message to say, now we welcome you, my daughter. We love you so much. And that's when I knew that the negotiations were successful. And Lobola is paid. Now my uncle came to the bedroom to tell me, Uri, the Musowas would like to see you. So that's why I think they even ordered DJ to play Makoti Sukulandile. Reulatile, like in my language, yeah. And that's when I came in dancing and going to be handed over to my in-laws, where I was accepted by the elder Makoti in the Musowa family. And guys, someone cried.
Oh yeah, one of the relatives. Oh, me crying.
Like he was so emotional, like he couldn't believe that.
You think I
wow.
can cry me? Oh.
You cried. You were
Never.
like, I know. Remember, I know this guy. Okay, it's fine. Let's play the video.
I was just emotional, like, you know,
and happy.
Just to think.
Tears of joy.
Tell them what to do.
You can pause it at
Still on that. You want to tell them what happened?
I'm not sure if it's necessary, but
I think people, the fact that we decided to show them our Lobola, they should know each and everything.
Okay, cool.
Details,
so at this point, they were supposed to clothe me as a sign to show that they're welcoming me into the family, right? As one of the Musubo women. And I was supposed to be clothed with the blanket that you're supposed to bring, like Jejana, a small blanket. And he forgot the blankets, he forgot the other list of things that he was supposed to bring with the Lobola. I was panicking, but we made it work. So we decided to use my duke for the dress.
My
mother-in-law dress.
let me just tell them. So guys, that is one of the reasons why I got to sweat. I've never sweated like that in a car. Like the windows were fully open, but I got to sweat just because
You were scared.
she panicked. She, she at some point she didn't want to talk to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, don't worry, we'll make a plan, as if I knew what I was gonna do. But anyway, it worked
But
out.
my sister and my aunt, they came to the room and they were like, no, don't make Joe panic. Calm down. I chased them. I was like, guys, go out. You can ask them. I was like, go out, go out.
Why would you
They were
chase
like,
them?
I wanted to be alone, to calm down, because I felt like I was gonna say things that I didn't mean. Because I was like, you guys are telling me to calm down. This guy bought these things, like the list that they gave you, and then you forgot it. Now I'm panicking. I don't know how I'm gonna look like there, what we're gonna use, and you're telling me to calm down. So, but we made it work. So we used the Duke for the dress that my mother-in-law bought for me. So beautiful.
How did you bring that?
What? The Duke?
Oh, the Duke.
It came with the dress.
Me, I was thinking it's
let's
just
continue.
some material which was...
It's a Duke.
Anyway.
Let's play.
Guys, at this point in time, right? So apparently after paying Lobola, when they showed us the Makoti, my wife, a beautiful wife.
Yes.
So we got outside. So I was even scared to hold her hand.
Yeah.
Because I thought maybe I'm gonna be fine. Then one of the uncles, was it
Uncle Ben?
Yeah. And then he just said, no, you can hold her. She's now your wife. You paid. I'm like, oh,
He was like, we received Lobola in full. So hold her hand. It's okay.
Yeah, so I held her hand, but still it felt weird.
It wasn't easy for us.
She was so free. She was so free and, open. I was like, I was the stiffest person ever. So, yeah. As you see us outside, that's when we just came out of the house and just getting a few pictures and getting ready for the celebration.
The actual celebration, yeah. All right. Enjoy watching.
That's my brother there.
Also, yeah.
We were just discussing, so it used to have changed because,
baby.
So I'm being the one who's doing most of the talking, but guys, this decoration, right?
Yeah.
I think my wife will explain more.
Yeah.
She knows better.
Okay. So this is like, these are one of the things that we just look back and say, wow, God, thank you. Because we really didn't expect Olga Events to pull this through for us. So we like our brief was just set up a table for lunch, like just for family lunch. Just a simple setup where people can sit, and get to eat instead of eating inside the house because of the social distance and all the COVID-19 regulations. We didn't want to just be in the house, we wanted to be outside.
Yeah.
But she brought brand new tables. She went all out. She brought fresh flowers. She set up this amazing setup for us. Like, we were so grateful. So actually, we would like to recommend her if you're looking for any a decor lady for any kind of an event that you want, Olga Events is your person. I'm telling you.
Guys, for us it was just a favor of God. I don't want to lie. And to the extent that I'm not supposed to be telling this, to the extent that people who were there at some point didn't want to sit on the desk, on the table. They didn't want to eat because it was too wow.
Actually, no one ate there. You know that they all ate in the garage. So they only sat down when it was time
ate in the house, right?
So they only sat down when it was time for introductions. Like, it was just so glorious that you will just be scared of sitting. You know, when something is too beautiful and too clean for you, that's how beautiful it was. Like, this day, we've seen nothing but the glory, honestly. So you can have a view of the decor, and then we'll go in.
My temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina. I'm a Angelina. Oh no. So when I want to come out, make a signal you. Why you want to request on me like I interview? I'm tryna put the ring on your finger too. And be a better guy, be a better guy. On the low, on the low. Woo! Woo!
Very happy to belong to the family right now, and this is home to me, and we thank God. I thank you, Millicent, for accepting the proposal when I first asked you out on a date, and all the way up to this moment. Thank you, everyone, for coming through. I just want to say, you mean everything to me. And,
wow!
I found the best friend, indeed, a friend, not just a friend, a prayer warrior, a wife, actually. Wow. And you've changed my life since I met you, and everything has just started making sense since I've met you. So, I just wanna, from today on, I just want to have a good time with you, continuing in our journey as two people, and also loving God and all that. And with this, yes, I know it will happen, and I'm so happy. But, I want to. I know the Lobola has happened already.
Wow, this is nice.
You marry me.
Wow.
Angelina, you the cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall in your hand never. So now me you could love forever. I'm a cocky no feeble.
That's how our Lobola day went, and I think we very happy, very happy. And I think what stood out for me was the faithfulness of God on that day. Like, honestly, guys, I remember when you told me that you'd actually like to, marry me after you got the blessings from mom and dad, themselves. So we started praying, and we told ourselves that, you know what, we're gonna dedicate at least one day in a week, whereby we study the word and seek God's wisdom in terms of marriage. So I think we decided to prepare ourselves for the marriage life more than Lobola and all these ceremonies. So I think that's where the Holy Spirit led us, and as a couple we began to, I don't know, I think there's intimacy in reading the Bible and praying together. I felt like we shifted into another level in our relationship the minute we started doing that. And in most cases, we hear couples who tell you that, you know what, this process of preparing for the wedding or for the Lobola, it's so frustrating that
You get to fight.
you get to fight, and some get to a point where they actually want to call it off and break up. But the decision that we took to say we're gonna invite God in every single detail, it's what actually helped us to be one team and to be who we are, and for the day to turn out the way it turned out. I mean, we got a lot of complaints. People thought we had a wedding, and it wasn't even a wedding. But because the day was so glorious, it was just full of God's glory, like we were enjoying. I don't know what stood out for you, and what is the highlight of the day?
Well, for me, it's just the reception that I got from my in-laws. I mean, it was just amazing. I was scared to the last point, but I mean, I could tell before even we paid anything, we paid Lobola, that my heart was at peace. I'm at home. Even my brother was saying that when I got to the gate, the first thing I saw was Psalms 34.
Yeah, my mom.
Written Psalms 34. Then he knew his heart was at peace as well. That what we are in a well-groomed family, a family that fears the Lord as well.
And believes in God.
I mean, everything was just good. Like, I was just overwhelmed. She wasn't lying. I almost cried, but I had to hold back
Like
my
the
tears.
tears of joy.
Tears of joy, just to think that it's actually me getting to do this. It's actually me getting to fulfill one of her desires. Still, since I dated her for those 3 years, she never asked me, when are you getting to marry me? She never. I never felt pressured. I never felt pressured, and to me that was a big thing for me. And I said, you know what, God, if there's anything that I want to do, is I want to honor my wife. I want to honor and make her my wife when the time comes, and and also to honor the family. Just got to a point where I was like, you know what, this thing of saying, from next month I'm gonna start, start saving and saying. I just woke up one day and said, God, you know what, I'm ready. I want to do this. And if it's the right thing to do, Father, God, go ahead. I kid you not. Okay, I'll just share this because it's gonna help some.
Don't share the details, but
no, I'll tell the first amount that I had. I had 500 rands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 rands in my account.
Yeah.
I said, with this money, I'm going to start saving for Lobola. No one knew about it. Not even my brother.
Also didn't know. You had to tell me the testimony after.
She would always ask, so the fact that you said you want to, how are things? And most of the time she'll say, I don't want to know, because I would want to tell her. But I saw God's grace. I remember we had to travel all the way to Z.
It's okay.
Huh?
It's okay.
The in-laws hearing me.
It's okay. We went to Z. Yeah.
Okay, they won't penalize me.
No,
okay.
no.
So I had to take her to Zimbabwe so that I can show her to my parents. Because my parents were like, no, guys, you can't just get married. We need to see it. And my parents were like, we can't tell the others that there's a Murora or Makoti.
That we don't know.
Murora is Murora, that's the Makoti in Zimbabwe. So we can't tell people that there's a Makoti in Zimbabwe when we haven't seen the person. So flights and all that, it's another money. COVID test and all that, it's some bucks.
And sometimes when you would continue to spoil me, take me out for dinner and stuff, buy me gifts, I would ask you, okay, in my heart, I would go like, this guy, is he not showing the Lobola money? But I didn't know the conversation you had with God, and you just believed God, and you also didn't want to suddenly change your lifestyle and deprive yourself from the things that you desire to do just because you're paying Lobola.
We went to Zim and we used a lot of money. I came back and I was like, okay, so what's the plan now? Am I going to embarrass? I'll be honest, I even told her, you know what, this is the situation. Things are not easy. She said, do you think we must
There's
move
no
the
pressure.
date?
Let's move the date.
I said,
usual.
No, that was my first. I don't know where that came from. I said, no, we're not. It's gonna happen.
And God made a way.
To make the long story short, things started happening. Like
God provided.
Yeah. So it's possible if you're doing the right thing and if you commit it to God. God is faithful, guys.
So this part of the story, it's actually your testimony. I think I wrote a status the other day to say, actually, I've realized that money is not a problem for God. A lot of times when we think money is a problem for God is when we're looking at our own bank accounts and they don't make sense. And then we start thinking, yo, am I going to make it? So you can apply the same, principle in everything that you do, not only in Lobola, in everything. But this is just Joe's testimony, our testimony for our Lobola day, right? How does it feel after paying Lobola? And for me, I feel like there's nothing has changed. I'm still your best friend. Nothing should change really.
Yeah.
Right?
For me, it's all about minimize what you get to hear from people. I mean, advices on how, especially on how you get to do life with your person. I mean, you can't copy someone's way of doing life
or living their wives.
Exactly, because you're gonna fail. There's when God created me, there's one Joe. So if you try to be like Joe, you will never succeed because there's only one Joe on this earth.
Yeah.
So be yourself, basically. So it's a matter of about knowing your person more. And fortunately for me, I've known her for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I know everything about it, but I've known her for the past 3 years. In those 3 years, I've been able to pick up these things to say, okay,
she loves this, she hates this.
Same
with me. Yeah.
So far, so good. There's nothing that has really changed except that the fact that where's that ring? That is now mine.
Yeah, so nothing really changes. And so yeah, that's it from us. I don't know. Do you want to say something?
I love my wife, guys.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoy the video and we hope you're gonna like and you hope you're gonna comment. Please let us know from all the clips that we put together. Tell us like what stood out for you, what did you love, what did you enjoy watching, and then yeah, I would like to engage with you down below at the comments section. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Say bye.
Wait, I'm looking for something.
What?
Bye bye.